live. Hello. Hi. I am, oh wow, I am like later by, I should say hi to the chat. I am late by like a full hour, so I guess getting out of bed was difficult today. Hello to the lovely people in the chat. Hi, Coffee. How's your day going? And I will call you Aaron because that is easier, but if you feel like being called by something else, let me know. Hello. Good morning to all of you. How is life going? Life is nice. Life is mostly nice. Yeah. Yes. Yesterday I was like, I need to plan my week, my upcoming week, because if I don't, I'm just not going to do anything that I have to do. There are like, even including like studying. So that I made my brain less busy with that sort of planning, even though I didn't write anything down, and I know writing things down helped me, but I just talked to myself and I think I have a better idea of how my week will go, but will it go that way? Who knows? So yeah, sorry for being late, but hey, better late than never, right? I mean, better late than not being here. I tried to think of a hard, wait, I can't read this well. Try to think of how hard it is to wake up, something like that. Now you're another half. Oh my god, no. Because, oh wait, why did this get stuck? Wait, why did this get stuck? Huh. What happened? Whoops. Okay, see? I'm even getting more issues. Let me do a BRB. I'm still here, by the way. Find the slope of life, haha. Let me fix this. I will put on a 3-minute counter. Why? I don't know. Okay, I see the issue. The issue is just OBS, which means I have to fix it like in front of you. Whoops. Okay. It's still stuck. Here we go, we were trying to fix it. Wait, you could still hear me maybe, hopefully? Yes, you can. That's good. And we are back. Yay. That joke was heartbreaking. I will not read what you wrote in chat. Hello. Okay. Hi. How are you doing? How's life going? In my head I call you Abid, but I don't know if that's what you prefer to be called because I could try to call you the full name. I actually do have a distant relative we just call by that name, so it's easy in my head. Yeah, I suppose being half a year older does. Then why can't I go to sleep early if I can't wake up? No, it's definitely the sleeping schedule. I slept late-ish. Yeah. Oh my god, you have a fever. Oh, and a physics exam tomorrow. Whoa, I'm sorry. Which subject of physics is it? Is it like a section or like half of a book? I am doing physically great, honestly. The second half has started of my 32nd year of life. Right? Or is it? No, it's second half of 31st, because I am going to be. Right? It's like football. And yes, I do say football. Not well. Honestly, sometimes I say soccer and sometimes I say football, depending on who's listening. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really hope you get better soon enough. And if your teachers are understanding, you could probably ask them to redo the exam, but it's definitely not going to be easy. Sometimes teachers just don't want to do that. So, best of luck. Yeah, that's what I would say, doctor's note, so that you get to have a redo of the exam instead of doing it when you're not feeling well. I mean, depending on whoever fails this exam gets kicked out of school. Oh my god. Okay, because what I was about to say is depending on, like, if it's a mid-year, end-of-year exam, sometimes you just have, like, there's no chance of redo, so you just take a painkiller, and then just go and do it. And yeah, I wish you best of luck. It's definitely difficult to study, but I hope your daily studies will make up for that. But yes, I think a doctor's note should make a difference, as Coffee is saying in the chat. Yeah, it's I would say it's a 50-50 though, depending on the exam. Sometimes they just say no luck. I agree that it should help, at least. I think physics is, even like the different parts of physics, is it like a very mathy physics, or is it like, I don't know. I really like astrophysics, but I don't know what type of physics it is that you are studying. Why is my voice higher today compared to yesterday? The way that I am talking to the mic, is it different? I don't know. Anyway, maybe it is. Should I try and do some learning today? I have mathy physics, yes. Okay, that's good. Ooh. Is that a first time chatter? Yes, it is. Okay. Hello. Gonryun? Interesting name. It's a mock exam then? If it's no, probably not. Okay, I've had those exams where if you fail this exam, you don't go to the main one, but if you do, then hi. What was that? Thanks. Definitely not necessary. Please don't use money that you shouldn't on me. Appreciate it though. Thank you. Speaking of astrophysics, it's weird now. NASA. ADS paper has become a good compliment for me reading ML papers alongside archive. What is that? They have a place like that's similar to is it NASA's? Oh, I don't. I opened something and it was a paper packaging company. If possible, share the link in the chat. If not, I think it's possible to share the link in the chat. I think I've allowed that. Where were we yesterday? How far did we go in our learning journey? Hold up. 83, that is just too great. I will never redo this again. We finished the horizontal and vertical lines. Intercepts. Okay, that should be simple enough for me not to quiz 2, applying intercepts and slopes. Linear equations and inequalities. Oh my god, I didn't say this, did I? The other day, there's a link. Oh, so archive papers link to it. Useful to check sites and references for linked papers. Cool. That's awesome. I think I am not as familiar. The other day, I was talking with a tween, a young person, and we were talking about school, and I was like, they were like, oh, we recently studied inequalities, and I was like, I know what that is. I probably wouldn't have known if I hadn't done the inequalities chapter here, because I'd probably just forget about it, but also I don't know what it's called. I would know what it's called in English versus when I studied it myself. An example of a preprint. Okay, I will take the paper with a grain of salt. Ooh. I like the fact that when it opened, it was like dark mode. I'm like, yes, makes my eyes happy. What the hell? Oh my god, what is wrong with the OBS? And now my screen is stuck. It is Harvard, yes. NASA banner logo, astrophysics. I mean, every time I click on it, though. My screen is stuck. Here's me trying to fix the screen. Oops, guys, thanks for watching there. Well, I am thankful that you're watching, but I'm gonna try and fix my screen. Like, why, man? Why? Why you do this to me today, OBS? I swear I've been nice. Okay. So it is normally... Why do I feel like I've seen this? It is a Harvard website? I thought FTP meant file transfer protocol. Why? What would it mean? Where do you see FTP that I cannot see? Oh, that future, the first word. Future token prediction. I mean, you can easily do... So it's 2024. You can easily create something new and just reference it. Causal language modeling with a pre-token semantic state vector for multi-token prediction. Nice. What does the ADS stand for? Astrophysics Data System. Thank you. Then why do we have token prediction in astrophysics? That's cool. I think it's being adopted then as a place like similar to archive. Okay, now... Dear God, that scared me.
Gamrion just shared 1 bit.
I truly appreciate that, but again, you don't need to spend your money, because I know cheering causes money, takes money. I'm really okay. I'm good. Thank you. But I would appreciate if you... there we go. I have some leftover from a past live or life. How... oh, wow. Your account is cool. I mean, like, it's old, which is a great. Nice. And now I'm stalking you. Sorry. Hey, you do stream sometimes. Oh god, what was that sound? I heard a different sound. What was that sound? Loud. Yes, loud, sometimes. I just changed the volume. Seems to use archive to host the actual paper, so it's kind of a... it's basically an iframe. No idea why they have expanded into ML papers, so... or if it's a glitch. Intended or unintended. feature. But you haven't streamed it. Now I'm going back to Gonryun. Okay, I can say I can pronounce that. You haven't streamed in a while, which is cool. But you do stream software, which I used to. I used to stream on the software engineering part when I was doing ML related learning, but now I'm doing math. I'm like science and technology is technically true. I don't know. Yeah, categorization is difficult. Yeah, if you feel like introducing yourself, please do. If you don't, it's all right. I find it hard to stream while building a tool because I need to. I need like so much focus. Yeah, here's my trick. I wouldn't study math if I wasn't streaming, so I love the distraction as well. Like it's a full package. No, it's like retake this one. No, I will not retake this one. And today I learned. Why? Yep. Because you could technically like type somewhere. I'm not going to be looking at chat. Feel free to join me to do something like that. Why am I encouraging you to stream? Do whatever is fun in your life, whatever you like. It's just, yeah, I enjoy it. So let's check the audio volume. Yes.
Let's say that we have the linear.
See, now that's very low and I'm very loud. Thank you for being here. and for cheering.
Dorian just shared 1 bits.
What is that other blip I hear? Where is it coming from? Thank you. You could extract it though, right? If you have it. Right? I mean, one thing that I saw from Twitch recently is that now you can use the money that you cannot extract, which is less than what the extraction amount, to like spend on other different between audio and volume. No, how high the audio is, because my volume is hella high right now. It sometimes, which is actually pretty cool, because I would not use my salary earned money, but I might use Twitch earned money back, like, and that's a might. I am stingy. And I hope people are also, because not in this economy. X divided by A plus Y divided by B equals 1. Huh. The line intercepts the x-axis at point A0 and wow, I feel like I remember this from middle school. And the y-axis at 0b. Is that a divided by though? It's more fun to throw 1 bit at people. It is fun. I mean, I would say, here's something more fun if you feel like interacting. Oh wait, you don't have enough channel thingies yet, or maybe you should, right? Like play any of the sounds that are not too pricey. It's called, is it rewards? Yeah, something like that. Do I have anything that's not too high? Okay.
Dorian just redeemed hydrate.
I shall do that. But yeah, I've put a lot of sounds in the chat. That's very interactive and sometimes very loud. And we shall hydrate. I really like this bottle I have. It's the one that I take to the gym. You know when tap water is too cold? It's that kind of winter here. I don't like cold water. But that was okay. That was nice.
Equation y is equal to 1/2 x, 1/2 x minus 3.
Oh, wait. What did he say?
Let's say that we have the linear equation y is equal.
Oh, any linear equation. What? Timeout? Why? Oh, it's just a linear equation. Why timeout?
Equal to 1/2 x, 1/2 x.
Oh, now I see it. Wait, why did...
Akibile bid just redeem timeout.
Wait, how did you see that before I saw it, though? Also, are we timing out what I'm doing? Timeout. Okay. What for? Let me know. Or are you just checking what you have? Oh, it is not automated? Oh, wait. Why would it... What? How would it be automated? I presume it timed the user from... Oh, no! No, that's not that. It's not the timeout of that, is it? No, I think it's like... Stop what you're doing. No. No. You redeemed it. You redeemed it with your channel points thingy, and that's it. Like, for me, timeout means stop what you're doing and, like, focus on me. Like, that sort of timeout. Instead of, get out of here. They didn't get timed out as their message didn't disappear. Yeah. No. I didn't time out anybody, and it was just, you know when you're talking and then someone says, timeout. What does that part mean? That's what timeout meant to me. Because I think it's something that I wrote, isn't it? Or maybe I picked in the list of things that are available. For sure. Yeah, just like... Let me... I have no idea. Okay. Or maybe you're putting me in timeout. I'm gonna play the video and see where we go from there.
Minus 3. So if we wanted to draw the line that represents the set of all points, all the coordinates where the x value and the y value satisfy this equation, well, we could start off by just trying to draw a few of those points, and then...
So I just pick an x and a y. I have an equation. I thought you'd time me out for 30 seconds or something. Nope. I was playing a video. I think maybe you redeemed it by mistake. Thanks anyways. How many points do you have?
and connecting them with the line. So let's set up a little table here.
Okay, now
on just redeemed change glasses.
Now that's a redeem that I can do. Sadly, I cannot show you the list of glasses I have, but I can ask if you have any suggestions for type or color. Like, for example, I have one that's very 80s style, you know? Color, type. I have even monocles, right? I think that is a monocle. I have the meme one. I have like so many. So I have around, I can say like, is that a 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11? That's 55 glasses? Well, it's not exactly a monocle. Monocle means one. It's a 2 monocle. Does that make sense? Does this look like a monocle? Okay, I can do round glasses. I have round glasses. And like the level of how many round glasses I have. So this is very round. Each time I put it on, it's not even Harry Potter level. Well, it is Harry Potter level round. 2 glasses for the price of 1. Yes. I think. Ooh, this round glasses I don't like, but I can see why they would exist. If you have a preference of the ones that I have worn, say so. Oh, I like this one more actually. Right? Or I would never wear my glasses this low. Anyway, if you liked any of those, I can go back to. Only if I was looking down. Exactly. I'm enjoying this too much. But I like the fact that some of them have the John Lennon. I like the fact some of them look like they have, like this one doesn't look like it has glasses in, but the other one did. Any preferences? Sunglasses, normal glasses. I guess low glasses are reading glasses for people, but someone is in ad limbo. Okay, we have 1 more minute. Sorry. What was I saying? Right. I think, because last time when I went to, was that 2 years ago, change my glasses, my current glasses look like, there's one that looks very much like my current glasses. Sort of, though. Not exactly. Because I broke it and then I had to buy it again. Is it this one? No. Anyway, hi, welcome back from ads. I think this type of wearing glasses is like I wouldn't. It's like it makes the wearer look cute, in my opinion. And I take them as not. They don't have any eye issues, but they want to look cute in glasses. That's how I take it. If someone wears their glasses like this, and not because they want to read something, because they're not reading anything, they're just existing in the world. But yeah. Like, glasses have to be somewhere where you can, like, I want to feel like I'm not wearing the glasses, so if it's pushed to my eye, then I am viewing the whole world instead of the world in a frame. Like, the person selling glasses, probably selling, yeah, because I had to pay for it. First of all, they told me, oh wow, you push your glasses way too high. It's cuter if you put it lower on your nose. I was like, no. And then they were like, why would you buy such big glasses? I was like, because I want to see the world. That's I mean, my eyesight is not that bad, but yeah. And I know it is annoying with the hijab, but it's fine. If I had to guess, it's because it affects your sight at a distance, so it helps to tilt your head down and look over to them. But yes, am I being judgy? I don't know. But like, depending on the person, like if someone has near sight, you know. Like, I've had people at work who have eye issues. So yeah. Guess the tip of the nose is kind of like using non-bifocal glasses as kind of bifocals. They make funny faces. I don't wear glasses. Like people who have bad eyesight, you know. That was funny. That was very funny. And actually, I went back to the khutbah where he says that. Yeah, I think I've talked about that before. I find it funny. And the khutbah is actually really good. He's good at talking. Yeah, I found it because of the meme, though. I've said this before, but I'll repeat it. He talks about eating food with your hand and how other people may find it disgusting. And that's it. Glass have been changed. This is what I chose. If you have other preferences, if you want the John Lennon ones back, let me know. You are paying to see our messages in chat. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Elaborate. Glasses. Oh, I get it. That is true, technically. Not wearing glasses right now. Actually, the only time I need glasses is driving. I cannot drive without glasses. Technically true. People who need glasses are paying to see the world. I saw a really cute thing on Reddit yesterday where she was saying people who do not have joint pain are like living freely. And those who do live have to pay to feel normal. And then someone in the comment section, I was like, someone in the chat was like, and people who wear glasses pay to see the world. So yes, technically true. Not wearing any glasses right now because my screens are nice. Some things are worth paying for, you know? The current world is pay to win. Seeing is better than not seeing. Depends. Not always. You know, when you see something online and you're like, I wish I hadn't seen that. So, even IRL. Not as much, though. Definitely a lot of things online that are left better unseen. Math is not one of them. So, are we just going to put numbers here and testing them out? Because that's fun. I like that. That's when having glasses is good. You can just take them off and not see. Indeed. Oh, speaking of seeing things through glasses, Magic Eye? I learned about Magic Eye very late. I was reading Tomorrow, the book, and it was talking about the Magic Eye, and I didn't even know what that was. And then I learned about them. I guess, no. It's different from the pictures that change depending on the way you look at them. It's like you have to cross your eyes and all of that. There's only one that I can do easily. It's the butterfly one. Everything else, I have a really hard time with. But like, I can do it with my phone. And those who don't know what Magic Eye is, I can Google it if you want. But it's like a pattern, and then the picture becomes 3D depending on how you look at it. And one of my colleagues a while back was like, oh, I can easily switch my eyes to see it on and off. And I was very jealous because I can't. takes me a lot of focus.
Finding y values are, and I'm going to pick x values where it's going to be fairly easy to calculate the y values. So let's say when x is equal to 0, you're going to have 1/2 times 0 minus 3. Well, then y is going to be negative 3.
So we're just putting values somewhere and calculating the other one. That I like. That's just an equation. This equation is in the form of mx plus c. I would convert it into that. The one that you said a minute ago. The ones where it says equals 1. And then y minus mx equals cy. You're gonna do well in the exam tomorrow, pal. You're good. Okay? Inshallah, you'll do well. So you are, we have y equals, so you're just putting that back. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Catch you next time. Have a lovely day. And when x is 1, we get... No, actually, I would like x to be 2, so that this becomes... Oh my god, that was loud. That actually scared me.
Just shared 1 bit.
Thank you. Have a lovely day. Thank you for the lovely chat. Yes, and the kind words. Yes, when this is 2, we get negative 2, right? Because this becomes 1.
3. When x is, let's see, let me try x is equal to 2, because then 1/2 times 2 is just going to be 1. So when x is equal to 2, you're going to have 1/2 times 2 is 1, minus 3 is negative 2. When x is equal to
4?
4. So 1/2 times 4 is 2.
I swear to God, I get that blip after every cheer, right? It happened every time, and I don't know where it's coming from. Yes, we get negative 1, and when x is 8, we would get positive 1.
And then minus 3 is negative 1. And we could keep going, but actually all we need is 2 points for a line. So we're ready to plot this line if we like. The point 0, negative 3 is on this line. 0, negative 3. And actually let me do this in a slightly darker color so that we can see it on this white background. 0, negative 3 is on the line. 2, negative 2 is on the line. So 2, negative 2. And then we have 4, negative 1.
And we can already see what the line would look like. How is the slope? 1 and half? I mean, negative y divided by 3, x divided by 6 equals 1. How? Oh, because we picked the numbers? A and B are intercepts, right? And M was the slope, I think. From what I remember, I could be wrong, but I'm looking at the slope. Y is 1, x is 2. If I go from here to there, both are negative. If I go from here to there, both are positive. So we have 1, 2, and then 1. So intercept is a half.
So when x is 4, y is negative 1. And I could draw a line that connects all of these. So it would look something like, let's see if I can do this. So it would look something like that. So this right over here, this
M is the slope. Awesome.
This is the graph of y is equal to 1/2 x minus 3.
Oh, okay.
Now, when we look at a graph like this, an interesting thing that we might want to ask ourselves is, where does the graph intersect our axes? So first we could say, well,
Whether it is y equals mx or plus b or y equals mx plus c apparently varies by country, if I recall. I've studied mx plus b. Yes. So the c is from where? Countries that don't like b.
where does it intersect our x-axis? And when you look at this, it looks like it happens at this point right over here. And this point where a graph intersects an axis.
True, constant is a constant. But yeah, I guess recognizing that part.
This is called an intercept. And this one in particular is called the x-intercept. Why is it called the x-intercept? Because that's where the graph is intersecting the x-axis. And the x-intercept, it looks like this is at the point 6, 0. Now it's very interesting. The x-intercept happens when y is equal to 0. Remember, you're on the x-axis when you haven't moved up or down from the...
So intercepts have to be on the actual axis. I thought, well, anything that cuts a line would be an intercept. So even if you had two lines, they can intercept as the word itself. But okay, yeah, makes sense. X-intercept is that.
From that axis, which means y is equal to 0. So your x-intercept happens at x equals 6, y equals 0. It's this coordinate. Now what about the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept is this point right over here. This is where you intersect.
Just clearing up. Yeah, actually, I did not. Well, when you said the plus b versus the plus c, then I realized, oh, it's that. I think it's my favorite equation ever. And yes, it is. There is a level of, I recognize this, but is it what I studied? Sort of a question that popped up in my head. So yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
Or I guess you could say intercept the y-axis. So this right over here, that over there is
I like this wiggly arrow.
the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is at the coordinate that has a 0 for the x-coordinate. X is 0 here, and y is -3. X is 0, and y is -3. This was actually one of the points that or one of the pairs that we first tried out. And you can validate that 6, 0 satisfies this equation right over here. If x is 6, 1/2 times 6 is 3, minus 3 is indeed equal to 0. So now that we know what an x-intercept is, it's the point where a graph intersects the x-axis or intercepts the x-axis. And the y-intercept is the point where a graph intercepts the y-axis or intersects the y-axis.
Why? Oh, anyway, yes, and the other axis is 0 at those intercept points, which is what Abed already told us.
Let's try to see if we can find the x and y intercepts for a few other linear equations.
Do I want to find it for other equations? Can't you just do the x is 0, find another point, draw the line, and then get the intercept? Isn't that what we just did? If we have a different equation, you put 0 in x, and if you put 0 in y, then you get x as well, though. Like, it's just solving the equation. 30 divided by 6, which is 5. And 30 divided by 5 would be 6. And that's it. Those are the intercepts. Like, cool. And you can plot it. And that's it. Okay, next video. X-intercept of a line. Okay.
The graph of the line 2y plus 3x equals 7 is given. Right over here, determine its x-intercept. So the x-intercept is the x value when y is equal to 0. Or it's the x value where our graph actually intersects the x-axis. Notice right over here our...
So you cannot tell, it's dark, but you cannot tell. So I would find a point on the line and then put it back there. Why would I do that? Wait, give me a sec. I would just put y as 0 and calculate x. That's how I would find it.
Y value is exactly 0. We're sitting on the x-axis. So let's think about what this x value must be.
Exactly.
Well, just looking at it from
Y being 0. Yes. I was like, I'm gonna need a point that is easily recognizable. Here's one, there's one. No, I don't need that. I'm not solving what points are on the line.
just trying to eyeball a little bit, it looks like it's a little over 2. It's between 2 and 3. It looks like it's less than
2.25?
2.5, but we don't know the exact value. So let's go turn to the equation to figure out the exact value. So we essentially have to figure out what x value when y is equal to 0 will have this equation be true. So
It's 7 divided by 2? No, wait. It's 7 divided by 3 because y is 0. Which is, you can put x equals 0 once, y equals 0 another time. Figure out the points from the equation. It's just a longer process than getting... yeah. And A and B are... Okay. C represents the line. C is the line. MX where the line intercepts Y. Really? Okay. Yeah, the 7 divided by 2 is Y, and 7 divided by 3 is X, which is 2.1?
we could just say 2 times 0 plus 3.
2 and 1 over 2.5. Wait, no, hold up.
3x is equal to 7. Well, 2 times 0 is just going to be 0. So we have 3x is equal to 7. And then we can...
Oh, it's 2 and 1/3. Okay, which is 2.3, right?
divide both sides by 3 to solve for x. And we get x is equal to 7 over 3. Now, does that look like 7/3? Well, we just have to remind ourselves that 7 over 3 is the same thing as 6 over 3 plus 1 over 3. And 6 over 3 is 2. So this is the same thing as 2 and 1/3. Another way you could think about it is 3 goes into 7 2 times, and then you have a remainder of 1. So you still got to divide that 1 by 3. So it's 2 full times and then a 1/3. So this looks like 2 and 1/3. And so that's its x-intercept, 7/7. If I was doing this on the exercise on Khan Academy, it's always a little easier to type in the improper fraction. So I would put in 7/3.
But easier for the eye to see the 2 and 1/3, which is 2.3333, correct? 1/3 is a 3333. Exercise. Okay, let's see if I can go through this without help from chat. Okay, so determine the intercepts. Ouch, that feels rude. Why are these points? But actually I can just see 0.3 and 0.4. So the y-intercept, where x is 0, it is 0.4. And the x-intercept, where y itself is 0, is 0.3. Both of them positive. Correct? Hopefully. Good. Onwards. Okay, those two are also visible and easy to tell. Y-intercept, where x is 0, right, is just 2. But x-intercept, where y itself is 0, is -7. And I am in the shadows. Check. Awesome. I'm just reading intercepts, which I can see both. -1 for y, where x is 0, and y itself is -1. And that's 4.5. If I write 4.5 and then 0 for y. Would you take that as an answer? Good. Final question. -8 and -6. That's it. Not much to be confusing. -6 for y itself, and for x, -8 and a 0. Is it too simple that I would confuse myself? Yay. Nice, nice. Intercepts from an equation. You just zero things and that's it. From a table, you just put them in the equation. I like intercepts.
We have the equation -5x plus 4y is equal to 20, and we're told to find the intercepts of this equation. So we have to find the intercepts, and then use the intercepts to graph this line on the coordinate plane. So then graph the line. So whenever someone talks about intercepts, they're talking about where you're intersecting the x and the y axes. So let me label my axes here. So this is the x-axis, and that is the y-axis there. And when I intersect the x-axis, what's going on? What is my y value when I'm at the x-axis? Well, my y value is 0. I'm not above or below the x-axis. So the let me write this down. The x-intercept is when y is equal to 0, right? And then by that same argument, what's the y-intercept? What is the y-intercept? Well, if I'm somewhere along the y-axis, what's my x value? Well, I'm not to the right or the left, so my x value has to be 0. So the y-intercept occurs when x is equal to 0. So to figure out the intercepts, let's set y equal to 0 in this equation and solve for x. And then let's set x is equal to 0 and then solve for y. So
no spoilers, no spoilers. But yes.
When y is equal to 0, what does this equation become? I'll do it in orange. You get -5x plus 4y. Well, we're saying y is 0. So 4 times 0 is equal to 20. 4 times 0 is just 0. So we can just not write that. So let me just rewrite it. So we have -5x is equal to 20. We can divide both sides of this equation by -5. The -5's cancel out. That was the whole point behind dividing by -5. And we get x is equal to 20 divided by -5 is -4. So
and same for the other side. Instead of killing this, you kill this. You keep the 4. 20 divided by 4, +5.
when y is equal to 0, so that point is right, exact same 0. This was setting x to get rid of this 4, right? 5 is on the graph for this line. So 0, 5, 0, x is 0, and y is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right over there. And notice, when x is 0, we're right on the y-axis. This is our y-intercept right over there. And if we graph the line, all you need is 2 points to graph any line. So we just have to connect the dots. And that is our line. So let me connect the dots. Try my best to draw as straight of a line as I can. Well, I can do a better job than that.
This is an older video, right? You can tell from the microphone and the fact that he's saying I need to try to make a straight line.
To draw as straight of a line as I can, and that's the graph of this equation using the x-intercept and the y-intercept.
I'm glad that he doesn't have the superpower of drawing straight lines. Some people do. Okay, so intercept of the lines. Intercept of y is where x is 0, and intercept of x is where y is 0. When x is 0, we get 10 divided by -4 What is 10 divided by 4? Do I just say 5 by 2? 5 over 2? And then when y is 0, we get 10 divided by -5, which is just -2. I hope. It's hard with the mouse, which it looked like he was using. Ah, could be. Maybe it depends on his mouse. Could be a mouse, could be a pen. Yay? No yay. What? No yay. Negative. Darn it. That was supposed to be negative. I mean, I did it, but it was supposed to be negative, so I got it wrong. It's okay. We can still get it purple if I get all the other questions correct. Let's try again. Okay. X means y is 0. The fact that the platform keeps moving those two around just to mess with my head, not nice. So when I need to write this down, don't I? Because there's the no. What do you mean? Wait, I can't write it. Huh. I can't. Because the application is closed. Oh well. I'm gonna try it with my eyes. If x is 0, then we would do that part. We would get -6 times 7. I should have said -7 times 6. Which is it 42? It is 42. Just double checked. So we have a -42 on that side. Plus 4 is negative plus 4, because the 4 is now 38. Still negative. Okay. That's one side. That's... No. Hold up. I said when x is 0. Sheesh. Okay. -38. And when y is 0, we get... That's not right. Okay. I'm gonna get my pen back. Give me a sec. I will go to BRB and get the pen back. I should have a pen now. There it is. Hello, pen. We can type now. Okay. Now, wait, it's correct? Still, I got my pen back. So if y is 0, we get -4 equals 7 times x minus 40. That is not 4. 42. Or I could have actually just put that there as division. Would that have been easier? I'm not sure. We get, again, the 30... No. Yes, we get the positive 38 on that side. And then divide it by 7. And then the x itself. Is this divisible? Because that's a 7. I'm just going to write 38 divided by 7 and hope for the best. Removing that. 38 divided by 7. Bismillah. Wow, nice. And then when we want the y-intercept, x is 0. When we get the x-intercept, y is 0. Cool. When I write it down, then that's good. It's like 4.5, 5.4. Cool. Correct. Yes. So when x is 0, we get a positive 3. When y is 0, we get a -3 divided by... Because if y is 0, we will need to take this there, which becomes -3. We need to divide by -7, which is positive 3 divided by 7. So 3 divided by 7. Oh, smart. 5.4286. So 3 divided by 7 is my final answer because both are negative. Here we go. Bismillah. Why does it feel so difficult? Is it because I'm trying to solve it in my head instead of writing it down? When we want the y-intercept, x is 0. When we want the x-intercept, y is 0. So when y is 0, we get 5 divided by 2. And when x... I love the fact that I make the same mistakes. When x is 0, we still get 5 divided by 2. That's good. And then when y is 0, we get 5 divided by 3. Other way around? No, correct. That's it. Thank you. I think your model may be frozen again. You're correct. But it's frozen in a really nice way. Like, it's not a funny face, so I shall... And the screen is frozen. Oh my god, what's wrong? That is weird. Bonus question, and I'll try to fix stuff. Today is, as the kids say, a bit... Is it scruffy or scuffy? Scuff? Maybe? So, x-intercept... But chat is still working. Beautiful. Pen, notepad still animating. What? You can't be serious. That has to be impossible. Yeah, no, it's impossible. No. Because it's on the screen. No, it's gone. Oh, but mouse is there? No, even mouse is not there. Lovely. X-intercept means y is 0. Y-intercept means x is 0. F5. I shall. Our equation is 8x minus 5y equals negative 11. So when y is 0, we get negative 11 divided by 8. And I am not going to try to make it more solvable. When x is 0, we get negative 5, y equals negative 11, which means we get 11 divided by 5 positively. Do you normally have white mode? No. Okay, we solved that. Let me answer your question while I fix stuff. You can still hear me here. Awesome. Here's the dark screen. I don't normally use bright mode of stuff. Okay. Hi, I'm moving. Chat is fine. Screen isn't. What was I saying? Right, but Khan Academy didn't present itself as having dark mode on. There must be a dark mode. There has to be. I agree with you. Let's go find it. It wouldn't be here, right? Settings? Nah, I doubt it. Like, it has to be either at the top or at the bottom of the main website. What does the main website look like? This is my profile. It should be here, hopefully. Change language. That's one thing. Accessibility. Life skills? Can you see anything that I don't see? Careers. Ooh, what are they hiring? I always check the career page of any website. I'm like, what do you have available? Assessment content creator. What would that mean? Middle school math. Data inside group. I love data. I mean, see, nobody hires from outside of the US because of contracts. Mostly because of contracts. Community posts seem to say they don't. Ooh, and use plugins. Ah, interesting. Could be in the settings. Yeah. It is US only, everything. Because I'm like, I could apply to some of those. Ooh, fully remote. Oh, no, just India. Right? Just, yeah. Okay. Cool. They have a lot of jobs. They do not have a dark mode. This is from 2 years ago. Extension. Okay. I have actually not used this extension. I'll keep it in mind. Okay, so I'm going to play the video, do the next quiz thingy, and I think that's it for today, right?
The following table of values represents points x, y on the graph of a linear function. Determine the y-intercept of this graph.
Can't I just put x as 0 and then just find it out? Why do I have to have a table? Oh, because I don't... Huh. Your background is light mode anyway. That is correct. My whole stream is not dark mode, so it wouldn't make as much sense.
So just as a reminder of what the y-intercept even is, if you imagine a linear function or a line, if we're
so I just graph these points and find it out through the line?
Graphing it, if we imagine a line, so let's say that is our line right over there. This is our y-axis, this is our x-axis. The y-intercept is where we intersect the y-axis. Now what do we know about the y-intercept? Well, at the y-intercept, x is going to be equal to 0. So this is the point 0, something. And when people are talking about what is your y-intercept, they're usually saying, well, what is the y coordinate when x equals 0?
The changing times. I mean, yes, but like I'm assuming for a designer, it's a lot of work. Oh my god, my model is stuck again. What is this curse? Everything is stuck again. I don't get it. Should I be angry and just end the screen? Screen, I said. Stream with an M. What am I looking at? What's up there? Stars. Not right now, though. Moon possible, actually, because what is happening? Okay. Now I can come back. Yes. I think it's the 27th. The age of the moon right now. Meaning it should be available in the morning is what I'm viewable. Okay. I normally cannot check my phone because if I do, you'll see everything, which means I don't. Now, when I refresh my model, I check something and it means I probably need to go. But not in an urgent way, just in a, it would be nice for me to leave right now. So I think I'm going to do that. And come back to the intercept from table next time, inshallah. Hopefully Friday, hopefully not too late. I was a bit late today. And yes, it could be an age thingy. I hope. Thank you. I hope oh, I didn't see this ad. Huh, interesting.